I'm Ariana. Nice to meet you guys, all of you.
Hey, how are you?
So,
Awesome. I'm
pleasure to
great.
meet you.
So, Burny really hates Melody, and there's theories on why he doesn't like her, kind of tossed around in the movie. But for Nicholas and Sienna, why do you think Burny doesn't like Melody? Nicholas, I'll have you answer first.
I think it's tough competition for Bernie's number one man, his boy toy, his love, and it's tough. It's tough when somebody new comes around the block and starts taking attention away from you. And I think he's territorial. He's trying to protect what's his.
Sienna,
I
why
think,
do you think so?
I think Nick hit it on the head. I think the funny part is you never really see Melody interact with Bernie, so it's like Bernie just has all of this tension towards Melody. She has no clue.
We'd imagine there's a lot of times in maybe class or in school they
Yeah.
pass each other in the hallways and a lot of bad interactions, bad energy.
Speaking of them going to the same school, Austin, your character doesn't talk to her for an entire year, which seems so strange. Like, this is 1986 in New Jersey. Like, you don't talk to her for an entire year. Sienna, do you think she should have gave Brian another chance?
I oh man. I I think it worked out. I'm glad that she did. If this was a friend of mine, I probably would have said no. But I think because Brian is just I think she understands why, even though she doesn't really. She just understands him, and that he wouldn't intentionally hurt her. Um, that's why she gives him another chance. But
Austin, why do you think he just didn't talk to her? And why do you think on that day he had the nerve to ask her out?
Yeah, that was something that I was thinking about a lot as we were filming and just with the script. And I came to the conclusion of after the little flashback in the pool, like when he doesn't feel her up, Melody up, her boobs. He
Respectfully.
Yeah, respectfully with consent. He kind of really messed things up in maybe like a almost humorous, ridiculous way. And he felt super, super embarrassed. And maybe he just never spoke about it really because he didn't want people at school to find out that he chickened out, I guess, or like just he cared too much about what his friends thought, like Burny. Um, but that was something that I thought about a lot. Yeah.
When he asked her out, do you think Melody is aware that this is a group date? Because I wasn't aware of it until he's like, "Oh yeah, she's coming to the 4:30 movie with us." I'm like, such a loser.
Yeah, no, he really yeah, kind of throws that on her without telling her. Yeah. It's kind of rude.
Sienna, do you think she knows that this was supposed to be like this group date to the movies?
I don't think so. I don't think so. No.
Surprise! Special guest appearances. Surprise.
That's
For
annoying.
all of you guys, there's so many cameos in this movie. Some are longer than others. Who was your favorite cameo? I know it's like picking a favorite child, but who was like your favorite cameo that you were excited about, even if you didn't interact with them?
I will.
Well,
Oh, go ahead, Nick.
Read? No, please.
I will say one day you're just bartending at a Ritz-Carlton in New York City, and then the next day you're on set with Justin Long exchanging ghost stories. And that was sort of a strange journey for me to go on. But I will say I think Justin Long's performance in this movie is so funny, and he's like one of the nicest guys ever. So I was really excited to work with him and to have him on set for the day.
So glad you went first because that's what I was going to say.
Twinsies.
Dana.
Ken. I've always loved. I mean, he's just incredible, and he's hilarious. But I think just talking to him, like, then the things he's done in his life, you bow down. Incredible.
Yeah, Ken is like one of the nicest individuals ever. Just because he came out to the fundraiser premiere that we had, uh, just on his own, really, and just because he wanted to support the movie and stuff, which was really, really kind of him. But I honestly, there's so many cool people in the movie that are awesome, but I was really excited to work with Adam Pally, because I watched him as a kid on the show called Happy Endings with my mom, and I feel like I've always subconsciously looked up to him as like a comedic actor, and it was just really cool to be able to do some scenes with him.
Now that you guys are in the Kevin Smith universe, are you guys open into being in the kind of inevitable, as it said in the trailer, Clerks 4 or other Kevin Smith movies?
Absolutely, yeah. 1000%. It's an honor and a privilege to work with him on this one, and if he wants me to come sweep the floors on the other one, I'll be there.
There's so many fake movies within this movie. What's a fake movie that you would love to actually see?
Sister Sugar Walls, come on.
Hands down, Sister Sugar Walls, hands down.
We're talking about one that
Directed by Austin, though.
we make up, like one of the movie trailers, or
That was within the movie,
oh,
like within the trailer, or Astro Blasters we saw like a lot of.
Astro
Awesome.
Blasters is fantastic, I must say that. Well, I mean that obviously it's so funny in this movie that alone could be a fantastic little
yeah, Logic and
franchise.
Diedrich are really
Yeah.
funny in that.
I thought Austin was about to just explain his like dream movie projects to you.
I
Yeah,
know.
that's why I interrupted. Yeah. I can see something.
Wait, what's this
so
question again?
I had to knock him off his train of thought. I'm sorry, Austin. What was that?
Nothing.
You saying something, buddy?
Probably the booties.
So there's this odd movie snack that keeps coming up in the movie, which is bacon with mayonnaise. Do you guys have an odd movie snack that you like, or if not, do you have like a favorite movie snack that's your go-to?
I'll tell you what it's not. It's not bacon. I'll tell you that is not my favorite movie snack. I feel like I'm a classic guy. I love a little popcorn, and sometimes I throw in one of those, a bunch of crunch inside, get a little sweet, get a little salty, all in the same bite. That's my go-to movie snack for sure.
Back home, we have something called we call it Otade, but I think it's known like mochi crunch, but that's like the classic Hawaii popcorn and Otade. It was like our go-to. And then there's these like snow cap things that I grew up. You know what those are? I haven't seen them.
Yeah, snow caps were my like go-to as a kid for sure.
Yeah.
I think they're in, if you look in the movie in the
Yeah, I saw
snack
them
stall, I
there.
think there's
Yeah.
some in the movie actually.
Crazy.
And do you guys usually wait for the end credits, or do you leave?
I'm always the last to leave the theater every time.
Are you really?
He gets thrown out. Yeah, he gets thrown out.
I'm always in the very back, because I got other things going on.
And what was your favorite scene to shoot? Because of course we do get an end credit scene, but overall, what was your favorite scene to shoot within this movie?
Tough.
It's a hard question.
Yeah, I actually will say the end credit scene we shot a little bit later than when we did the movie itself. And so that was really fun to shoot because we all hadn't seen each other in a couple months and we all had already gotten to know each other very well, became really close friends. So getting to come back together for a couple days to just shoot another scene was a dream come true. So stick around for the credits because you'll see me maybe at my happiest in that moment, getting to work with these fools again.
It was crazy to see everyone's hair grow out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good one. all the scenes with Ken, once he got on there, it was like a bolt of energy. So I told Ken this when we saw him last. It was just all of the work that we did with him. It was nonstop laughing when the camera was going and when it wasn't. And I think that just is felt throughout all of those scenes. They're just, even when it's confrontational, it's still intrinsically fun. And I think that's really a testament to the person that he was, and his ability and willingness to have fun with us.
Well, thanks so much for taking the time to talk to me. I enjoyed the movie so much, and I can't wait to see you guys in other projects and hopefully other Kevin Smith projects. And I can't wait to talk to you about everything you guys do.
Thank you so
you.
much. Lovely
you.
talking to you.
You guys have a great one. Thanks.
You as well. Thank you.